Okay, Standard 2A states, I can identify the major eras in U.S. history from 1877 to 1898 and describe their defining characteristics. This standard can go across every single era that you learn about this year. Under the Gilded or westward expansion in the Gilded Age, the characteristics that are under this era, you might see factory system, rural to urban growth, immigration, urbanization and industrialization, political corruption, entrepreneurship, Indian policies, labor unions, growth of railroads, philanthropy, and Homestead Act. So basically, if you see anything that describes the fact that we now have rural to urban growth, we have people moving to cities, an influx of immigrants coming into the United States in search of work and wealth, uh, overpopulation, crowded cities. You get political corruption because you have political bosses. You have people coming in that are starting new businesses. So you have entrepreneurs that are making money. If you see the railroad, transcontinental railroad expanding from the East Coast to the West, if you see the Homestead Act, where you have people that are given money by the government to go and start a farm, any of those things would be the characteristics basically of the westward expansion and Gilded Age. On this test, it was question 11 and it stated, which of the following characteristics are most associated with the Gilded Age? So you're looking for the characteristics that go with the Gilded Age. The answer choices are A, factory system and the growth of railroad industry, B, urban to rural migration, C, decreasing immigration and unemployment, and D, reforms and civil rights for women and Native Americans. The correct answer for this one is A, factory system and the growth of railroad industry. So we have factories that are being created, and then you have the transcontinental railroad that is being built that goes from the East Coast to the West Coast. So as long as you know that the Gilded Age is tied to these things, you would have gotten this one correct. B is incorrect because it's actually rural to urban migration. So people are coming from farms to the city during the Gilded Age. C is incorrect because we do not have a decrease in immigration and unemployment. We have an increase in immigration and an increase in employment. D is incorrect because we do not have reforms in civil rights for women and Native Americans. Actually, Native Americans are losing their rights during this time period, and we don't really see the women start to fight for their civil rights until the Progressive era, and we don't see reforms until the Progressive era as well.